metals. So this is two 89sabers fallen orders. So you can join these two together and make a staff, so a double lightsaber, or you can have two single lightsabers. Both installed with crystal chamber, designed and developed by James Wareham. I'll put a link to his Etsy shop in the description. So I've done a little weathering to these. They've both only got one shroud. I have lost a set of shrouds, so these ones have only got one on each. They do still look really cool, and you can swap them over to the other side. There's a couple little grub screws in here to block out the light, so remove them, then remove the grub screws and you can swap it over, or you can have one with both and one with none. So I've installed both of these with Proffie 2.2, shtok NeoPixel pin set, 18650 battery, 28mm bass speaker, and has a 2.1mm recharge port. So, and they've got the nice boards. I think they're meant to be like, I think Cal's got them listed as being transparent or something, but they're not. But they do look cool. We've got blade plugs with them. They take a 1-inch NeoPixel blade. I haven't got any spare blades, and these don't come with blades. If you get a blade for them, I must warn you that the emitters on these seems to be all of them really tight, so you will need to just sand down the end of your blade quite a bit. If you go to put them in and they get stuck and you've got to force them down, they're not going to come out. Not going to come out at all easy, and 9 times out of 10 they will pull this bit off. So if you're forcing it in, stop. Just take it straight out. Start sanding it down more. So let's remove the kill key.
You would be wise to surrender.
Yeah. Probably.
So they're both exactly the same, install wise, with the crystal chamber. The crystal chamber is fully independent, so you can program it separately from the blade. So I have done several different styles on this. They pulse and flash and stuff when the blade's not lit, and then they match the blade when they're lit. Most of the time, I think I've got some on there that won't match the blade, they're just flash. But like I said, fully programmable. So you've got power button and then auxiliary on the back. Smooth swing. Like I said, you got, so that's the single one. So it doesn't light up the bottom because of the design of the chassis to allow it to go into the double. So you can do that with both. So you've got two singles. Has it's on the latest 5.7 Proffie OS. So you have loads of stuff. So you've got twist on and twist off activation, battle mode, blaster, clash, lock up, tip lock up, drag, melt, stab, force push, and lightning lock up as well. So much on there. I'll send the instructions on how to do it to the buyer. So like I said, blade plug. So I'm going to join them together. And I have got two blades that will fit, so I can demonstrate. I just built another one today. So they also have standby, so after about a minute the crystal chambers will go out and it'll go into like a sleep mode. It is incredibly loud, especially with the two together, because you've got two speakers running at the same time. said, you can do the twist. So when you do the twist, it'll activate them both at the same time, which is extremely cool. And then obviously deactivate them at the same time. Right, so I'm going to pop a blade in. So blade retention's just here. So that's the blade plugs. I'm not going to bother putting blade retention on. Like I said, it is really tight. I'll try and demonstrate how tight it is with this blade. This is a new blade, so it's even tighter than my other blade. So obviously with the blasters and lock-up and everything, you can only do that on each saber unless you're doing both buttons at the same time. So I'll try and get this one in view so you can see. So that's lightning lock-up. So that's lock up. So it's got battle mode on here. So battle mode, what battle mode does is allows you to not have to push the auxiliary to do a lock up. So if you're dueling and you hit someone's lightsaber and hold it, it will automatically go into lock up. Pull away and it will exit lock up. If you're just clashing about, it will just do a clash. But as soon as you go to do a lock up, a clash and hold it, it will go into a lock up. Right. So.
What's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway? What's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
So I'll go through a few fonts with them together, and like I said, they're both the same. The way I've done the shrouds is so that they're on the same side when it's connected, and they're on the opposite side when they're disconnected. If you like them opposite side when they're connected, you can swap one over. And they go off. So the twist normally works both at the same time. It just depends on how you're holding the lightsaber. Oh, and also you have so that's another thing when you hold a lightsaber. So when you if you're holding the lightsabers in different ways, when you turn it on, you'll get a different power. And also I think now they've done it so if you're holding the lightsaber a different way, you also get a different force push. So you can activate force push with the button, or you can, when you're in battle mode, if you push the lightsaber forward, it would do a force push as well. It's really hard to do.
When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control.
So I think there's about 4 cows on here, obviously, because it's his lightsaber. All with different colours, and this has colour changing as well. So you can colour change all of these. So you can see on the side where there's no shroud, you have like an open emitter, which looks really cool. I'll go for a few more
Resistance in
fonts.
the Force is my ally. The Force is my ally.
So like I've done different colours on each one of these. And like I said, you can colour change as well. So you can put purple on a cow if you want.
Second sister. Second sister.
So it makes the hilt with the blades on as a staff really nice, really long. I'm glad actually I built another blade so I could demonstrate it.
How about it goes?
Where's the button?
course.
So I put a few more different Fallen Order ones on here as well. So that's Force Push, I haven't done that yet.
Ignition.
Right, so I'm trying to move the camera back because the effect on this is absolutely awesome. I'll turn the light out as well. Sound on it, it's wicked, the effects on it, it's awesome. And you can do, so you can do lightning lock up on both at the same time if you're holding a lightsaber. Because I've not got the lightsaber in my hand, it's not that easy for me to show both at the same time. Same with everything else, you can do both at the same time. Right, I'll just go for a few more. I can't remember how many's on here.
This is the way.
So yeah, I've done some.
This is the
Oh,
way.
there's music as well. I forgot. So there's music on these. So, so I've done. This is a modified Mando. So I've got the music on here. That's the only problem. If you don't get it right, the next time you go to twist, one will come on and one will go off.
Moff Gideon. Moff Gideon.
So this has got and these have flares on them as well. So you'll get like a blue flare. Let's see if you can hear me over this.
Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker.
So every now and again you'll get like a different colour flare to the blade, and then that fades out. It's like a warm on, and you can get cool downs as well, so you'll get like a flare after the blade's gone down. So this is Luke, so I've got the Luke music on it from, oh, wrong button.
Hello, Master.
That's volume.
It's been a while.
Oh, and if you hold the lightsaber and point it down,
Luke Skywalker.
you can go back to the sound from before. If you just push it normally, then you'll get the next sound from.
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
So it's both the same sound fonts. You get different boot ups as well. So you don't always get the same boot up every time you go through it. Sometimes there's more than one boot up. Some of them have only got one. One's like Ahsoka and stuff like that. I've got more than one. Oh, no, I can't do me. And twist. It's harder to do when you're not sitting right or standing right. Alright, so just go through the last few.
The exile. The exile.
So this one's got blue flares. Don't know if the camera's picking up. Yeah. And like I said, you can colour change them.
You would be wise
And then
to
back to the
surrender.
beginning.
Yeah.
And also the crystals will change colour.
Probably.
So if I undo this. So
What's the bounty on Jedi, this
Whatever
is
the blade
anyway.
colour is, the crystal will be the same.
When I meditate, if I let my guard down, persistence in the Force is my ally.
Second sister.
Tell them about it, course.
And like I said, they do different pulses, fast, slow pulse.
Mission.
That's about it, really. Yeah, any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching.